Hey everybody, and welcome back to Northernlion Plays Spelunky. We're gonna get down to it here. It's been about a week since my last Spelunky play. It hasn't been a week since the last episode went up, but it's been about a week since I did a big blitz of recording. If you watch my other series, you know that I was actually away from my office, aka my room where I sit in my underwear and record video games, for the week. So, we're gonna try to get back into it, get some Spelunky momentum going on. It was a big week in the world of Saving Progress affiliates who play Spelunky. I begrudgingly admit, in case you're not aware, that Michael Alefox did indeed win our race to get to hell, and our race to actually beat hell. So I haven't seen the episode myself yet, I've got it queued up for later, but Mike did beat hell in one of his very recent episodes. I think it was 65 or 66, which puts him definitely ahead of me, considering this is going to be episode 67. But in any case, it's been a good race. I don't begrudge him his victory at all. I wish it could have been me, but he does have definitely a more patient style. But you know, where's the fun in that? I want the bombastic nature of this. I don't want... I don't want Paul Ryan playing Spelunky. I want some firecracker. I want some dude who's mentally insane, lives in a shoebox or something. I don't know. Is this really the person I want to be comparing myself to? Probably not. But, I mean, in all honesty, we have got some positive things going for us in Spelunky lately. I may not be the better player out of the two of us, but I've made some progress in my own right, and that's really, you know, you can't always rely, or can't always get your happiness from keeping up with the Joneses, everybody. You gotta, you know, make personal progress on your own front, which is what I feel that I've been doing recently. We did almost, very, very nearly get to hell a little while ago, and I'm gonna try to, you know, make it even better today. Sometimes, I have a tendency, I think, even the Xbox controller feels weird in my hand, I have a tendency, I think, to do best on those first runs when I come back from a prolonged absence. So who knows? Maybe this is the run that's going to take everybody by surprise, even though I've taken damage already. And we're going to, I don't know, have some massive nights here. That is my hope anyway. What are the odds of it happening? You know, like probably 0.2%. Please fall down here. It's actually probably like 4%. Maybe even a little bit higher. I'm saying that because, you know, how many runs have I even been trying to get to hell? Just trying to beat Olmec took me like 30 episodes, which is probably discouraging in its own right. That was a decent floor. We got back to 4 health, 14,000 roughly in money. But yes, and I've gotten very close, and you know, every run that goes on is probably a little bit closer, even if I don't actually make progress in that run, because you know, I'm gaining the skills that will eventually allow me to succeed. Here's the real question. Do I want to fuck around with that idol that we just passed a little earlier? Well, first things first, we're gonna get all this gold. Now, let's see what we got down here. I don't see any shops yet. Just doing our due diligence here to make sure that, you know, pissing off shopkeepers is not really what we want to be doing. I think we're okay to take this, to be honest with you. And if we just stand up here, we shouldn't even have to burn a rope to protect ourselves. Should probably wait to come down here, just in case it keeps going. Well, I guess we're fine. That's good to know. So we do have an extra 5,000 here, which is important that, you know, 5,000, even these 500 sized gold bars add up, but 5,000 is obviously very nice. And we're gonna be at like 25, probably closer to 26,000 by the end of this floor, which is beautiful. Now, I may have to burn some bombs or ropes. Wasn't expecting that snake to show up there to get around the situation of ooh, there's a shopkeeper here. And I actually sold my item to him already. Sorry, my what did I pick up? The idol, of course. I'm gonna buy the cape. I know that sounds crazy, but the cape is a decent purchase. I have the money to make it work. Like, we're still doing okay. We're still at 15,000. Now, I just really hope that I have not skipped over the Ujadi. Now, buying items, especially very expensive items, it has the potential to turn out awesome, or awesomely, and has the potential to also turn out, oh, that was so wrong, and not what I wanted to do at all. We're gonna try something a little fancy here. It worked out perfectly. So that's gonna give us paste as well as some gems. We got some spiders to worry about. Can't forget about that. We are down to, okay, Ujadi's on this level. We are down to 2 health, so we're gonna want to get Monty as well. So we got a lot of things to focus on at once here. That's okay. Now we're just gonna have to do our due diligence here, as always, to make sure that we're not skipping over where the key is. Now, if we don't see the key, there's always a chance. I just walked over the spikes there and thought I killed myself. That's how long it's been since I played Spelunky. If we don't see the key, there is a chance that it's on the right side of the level, or on a side of the level that's inaccessible to us right now. So what we're gonna do in that situation is basically just speed to the exit and then run as fast as we can to find the exit. Did I hear Monty die? I really hope that wasn't the sound of a dog like getting impaled on some spikes that I heard a second ago. Okay, spider, there's not the key. I really expected that to be the key. Oh, there's the key actually down there. Okay, how do we get to that? I think we're just going to be able to find a path down here, which is fine. Please tell me that Monty is still alive. Yes, okay. But we actually, first things first, get Monty to the exit while we're here. Buy some extra bombs. Okay, there we go. So we got Monty. Now we have to get to that key. And the way we're going to do that is confusing to me right now. We may have to use some bombs to get in there. Maybe one bomb here and then one bomb under that spider will be enough? 2 bombs here, 1 bomb under the spider. So good thing I bought that bomb bag, otherwise I'd have 0 probably by the end of this. This should be enough, and I don't think I have to use any more ropes to get myself out of this situation. Obviously this is more bombs than I would like to have used, but you gotta do what you gotta do when it comes to getting the Ujat Eye, of course. Oh, maybe we will have to use some more. Well, I can get out of here with a rope for sure. Yeah, I can't use any bombs here, because obviously I'll just blow up the shopkeeper, and that's gonna be bad for business for everybody involved. But that's okay, we'll use a rope. We'll get out. We're gonna have Cape, Ujat Eye, 3 health. I mean, obviously I would love that to be a little bit higher. Not a whole lot of money, but decent money. Certainly not, you know, absolutely dying on the money aspect. So now we do have the Ujat Eye. Ghost came just at the very end of that level. I think that's what I'm getting better about when I play Spelunky now, is not rushing so much. I still rush a lot. Oh, this is terrible. I still rush a lot. However, I'm less concerned about the ghost now, because I know that the ghost is not like an automatic death sentence. It is if you touch it, but if you don't touch it, you can get around that ghost for a long time. Which allows you... Oh, come on. I can't believe I got hit there. It allows you to accomplish some stuff that would have otherwise been impossible. So we killed that bat. Got a nice... Oh, come on, 2 more bats? Well, at least our torch didn't fall off the edge. And so far this floor's been pretty good to us with respect to money. I would love to get a Matic though. That's what I'm really looking out for, but since there's no snake pit on this level, I think it's highly unlikely. Let's toss this down. Actually lit a torch for us. Very nice. Oh, there's a... Okay, thank God it's already fired. So we'll pick this up again. And really, this is the 4th floor for us, if I remember correctly. So I should... not even should. I basically have to... get all of the treasure possible here. This worries me. Because there's always times when there's like spider... Ah! I should have known about that one. There's no excuse for that one, really. Now, it might seem like all is lost here when I only have 1 health left. However, I don't believe that to be the case. Because we could always get royal jelly or something. We do have a kissing booth down here, but I certainly can't afford to spend much money at the kissing booth, if any. Kiss is going to be like 10,000. The bad thing is that means that there may not actually be a Monty on this floor for pickup. There's a scorpion for sure. That might actually kill me. Okay, well the bat's dead. Oh, come on! I didn't even think it had an effective range of like 6 tiles like that. Okay, restart. That was a decent warm-up. There was some, I mean, that was an above average run in terms of difficulty. It was a little bit harder than your average Spelunky run. There was no Matic. You know, I ran into a situation where there was a dark level fairly early on, but that's okay. I think I performed maybe not admirably, but at least better than I might have expected given my prolonged absence. So, we get a compass here. That's a nice get for the early game. Get some more ropes. Now that we have more ropes, I'm gonna throw more ropes. The entire reason for that being so I can get this 2,400 gold in sapphires here. So up to 6,800 compass, 2 extra ropes over what you would expect by this point of the game. We have a Monty up there. Is it worth a bomb to get Monty? Probably. Especially considering there is other treasure over here. Obviously, I would prefer not to have to use a bomb to get Monty, but you gotta do what you gotta do. He lived through the explosion, so he's not sweating it. Get that for me, Monty. Come down here. I'm just checking to see if that pot had anything useful in it. So, now let us go... Yeah, I guess this is the only way we really can go. killing snakes, throwing dogs, the Northernlion story. Let's get this pot here, too. Please be a ruby. Ah, sapphire. I'll take it. I mean, first world problems. It's not what I asked for. Oh, Mom got me sapphires instead of rubies for my birthday. I fucking hate that bitch. We're gonna have like 16,000, maybe even closer to 20,000 by the end of this floor. And we just gotta look down before we toss Monty again. There's no spikes. He's gonna be fine. That was very risky. I did that all to try to get a 500 gold bar, which is not really worth it, considering the risk that I put myself through. So we're at 15,200. This will take us to 16,200, and I think that's gonna do it for this floor. We really have no need. Well, we really have no bombs. Wow, that's awesome. Lots of sapphires on this floor. Really not enough bombs necessary to use one to get to that pile of gold over there. It was worth 2,000. That's a sizable amount of gold, but, you know, it's certainly not worth 1 or 2 bombs when I'm so low on them right now. We could change that. If we get a bomb bag, bomb box, or the Matic, then I'm not going to be as worried about bombs because I can just, you know, blow my way into basically every situation. The Jenna Jameson story? I don't know. Let's probably blow my way out of every situation. And of course, I would love to go to this Crate Monty Fest in there. Crate Monty Fest, by the way, sounds like a great, like, German executive's name. Crate Monty Fest? I don't know, maybe like Moroccan or something. So we don't want any of those weapons. The only weapon I would consider shelling out for is a shotgun, but we're probably going to come across one anyway. Either on, you know, an Ash Grave on a Dead or Restless level, or possibly if I end up in a situation where I have to kill shopkeepers, we're guaranteed going to get a shotgun. Plus, you know, shotguns are transient when you're trying to go to hell because you have to die at the Hedget, so it's not that important. I mean, it's not unimportant, but it's not one of the most important things for sure. Now, I think I can do that, yeah, trigger the arrow trap and got rid of that spider that could have been a pain in the ass for me. Now, I would love, again, to bomb my way in here. Sadly, I don't think I can, given the amount of bombs that I have. And I'm hoping we didn't explore all of that level. I'm hoping I didn't miss the treasure chest and the key. But in terms of treasure, everything's going just fine for us right now. We're at... Oh, there's the treasure chest. Awesome. So we are at 5 health, which is a pretty good place for us to be right now. Could be better, of course, but certainly could and has been worse. Monty is going to be behind another kind of wall here that's going to be... you know, I can actually just use a rope to get to him. We're going to have to use a rope right here, too, because I did not plan that properly at all. Let's just toss this over here. So we get another 100 gold in dust there, and I do want to use a bomb on this spider. Can I throw bombs? That's going to be fine, I think. Kind of scary, but ended up getting the job done. Now you might be saying, Northernlion, why are you throwing bombs at that spider? You say you've got, you know, minimal bombs. You need at least 1, probably more like 2 or 3 to get to the black market. You know, if it's in a kind of a hidden position. Well, the reason is paste is more important than 1 bomb, to be absolutely, you know, 100% positive. Paste is one of those items that, you know, think of all the things you need it for. This is going to be another rope waste, unless that worked out. Think of all the things you need paste for in a run where you're trying to get to hell. You need paste, you know, preferably, it's going to make it easier for you. I don't want the chest to fall on me, that's what I'm worried about right now. You need it to make the black market easier to get to, because if you see where it is, you can just, you know, toss a pasty bomb up there. I can't believe that hit me. Toss a pasty bomb up there and get to it right away, without having to, you know, struggle with, you know, maybe the black market's got a, like a blocker, or a block setup that allows it, or makes it impossible for you to get to it. Where the hell is the... Oh, there's the key, so we are going to have to use a bomb here. And paste allows you to stick it to the underside of that and get through it much more easily and quickly. I don't know why I did that. Just practicing my platforming skills, I guess. Also, killing Anubis, very important. Killing Anubis 2, which you need to do if you get the Necronomicon. Which you need to do if you want to get to hell, very important. Well, I guess you don't need the Necronomicon to get to hell, do you? You just need, to know where the door is going to be. I don't know, maybe the Necronomicon makes it show up. I'm still foggy on some of the exact details of hell. I just do what people tell me, man. So, we're okay here. I probably should not have thrown that caveman over there, because I want to get to that pot, but we can forgo that pot if we have to. Ooh, that was close. And we're not going to go over here either, because everything over there scares the shit out of me. So, I would say that's a pretty busted first half of our level here. That went very well. We got caveman double snakes in here. I want to take the caveman and throw him on the spikes. He didn't go on the spikes, which means we're going to run. We got a scorpion up here who I don't think is going to get too sassy with me. The spider might. Might try, at least. I can't jump off this ladder as fast as I would like to. There we go. Alright, scorpion knows his place. I really want to get a ton of treasure on this floor. We're on floor 3, or we're on floor 4, I think. That's not good, because I do not have a mattock. So, when you have treasure woes and you're on the 4th floor and it's not a snake pit, that was awful. Good luck to you, basically. I should still be able to get enough to get to the Ankh. However, like, come on. I was kind of expecting that to happen. I thought I could actually, like, pull it back before... Like, I could go to the right before I hit the spikes. That was... I mean, it was foolish. That run was not going fantastically from an item perspective, so it's all good. Now, this is going to be one of those rare three-run videos in Spelunky that don't happen all that often anymore. So what are we going to focus on here? What's been the main sticking point for us over, like, the past 2 or 3 runs here? Not getting enough treasure, which is partly my fault for that first situation where I paid, like, 13,000 for the cape early on. Beyond that, I would really love to get a mattock. The mattock is part of my strategy. I realize you can't rely on it, obviously, or rely on snake pit showing up, but it is one of those things that happens with some regularity. There we go, that's what I was hoping for. Get that powder keg exploded. That's gonna be a lot of treasure here. But yes, obviously, I mean, that would be... There's a little bit of luck involved in Spelunky. In terms of, like, the games that I play, and how much your success is dependent on skill versus luck, I would say FTL. I'm not saying that it's impossible to have skill in FTL, believe me, because obviously I have a lack of skill, which implies that there is the possibility to have a plethora of skill as well. But I think FTL is the most luck-based when it comes to getting weapons and upgrades and things like that, augments that you can just randomly find. I think Isaac is also fairly luck-based, but it does require some skill and knowledge of the items. So does FTL, to be fair. And Spelunky requires some luck, but an awful lot of skill. So there is an element of luck. However, I just got to amp up my skills a little bit if I'm going to have hope here. But anyway, this floor is going fantastically. We're going to be at like 15k by the end. Well, nearly 15k anyway. And what I'm really struggling with, I guess, the main thing that I think is inhibiting me, beyond my own lack of skill, obviously, is the fact that I have been having bomb problems like these first 2 runs the entire time. Like, sometimes you'll get lucky and find a bomb bag or a bomb box, but I'm more than willing to pay for them if they showed up more often. And that's the thing, like, you can really have a run kind of, I'm not going to say determined necessarily, but influenced by these bombs. Fall down, Monty. Yes, it worked. Influenced by, like, the placement of bombs and also the placement of the chest and the key. Like, if you have to use 4 bombs, yeah, it's a very unlikely situation. If you had to use 2 bombs to get to a chest, or 2 bombs to get to a chest and key combination, like, that's potentially a pretty damaging, well, I can stop complaining now, potentially a pretty damaging condition for you compared to the average run. I'm not saying that I've had a below average luck so far in this game, for sure. I'm just pointing out some conditions. Okay, I get it. 3 bomb boxes for sale in that shop. I'll stop complaining now. Okay, we're safe here. Yeah, just pointing out some conditions that can have influence on your Spelunky run, shall we say. So I'm just, again, hoping, as always, that the treasure chest has not been abandoned by me, because we are just going to go through here. We're up to 25,000, very nice. We have 13 bombs, I believe, or 15 bombs now, which means I'm not going to hesitate so much to blow things up. We have another dark level, which is kind of becoming comical at this point. Because, of course, the chest, in all likelihood, is going to be on this level. And I can't see arrow traps. I heard a bat. I don't know where it is, though. So I'm scared. Oh, it's stuck in the web! Not my greatest idea. So I guess we're just going to go straight down. Now, I do want to get this lightning bug, obviously. Extra 5,000 never hurt anybody. We have an altar, which means probably spiders over top that I have to worry about. Remember, when I talk about hearing things, my sound setup in this game is still real bad. I'm going to throw a... Oh, that was a bad rope. That's a better rope. Like, I don't have it optimized at all, so everything is still super duper quiet, and like 5 seconds after it actually happens, some more ropes, which is good. Oh, that was very terrible, but thankfully we've got Monty coming with us as well. I don't know how I fell down there. Well, I mean, obviously the ground just... I was just standing on a patch of ground, and then it disappeared out from under me. Now, I'm just doing my due diligence here. My favorite word, apparently, or phrase. To make sure that I'm not skipping over the Ujat Eye. I would love the Ujat Eye to be on the next level, even though it's going to be nerve-wracking for me because, you know, I'm going to... You know what? Why don't we sacrifice Monty here? Free item. What is it? Catcher's mitt? Pitcher's mitt. Sorry, everybody. Pitcher's mitt. I know. Okay. So we do want to get this lightning bug as well, but we don't want to put ourselves in a situation where we're going to get fall damaged. Oh, so instead I'll just kill it with my torch. I did not know that that was going to happen, actually. I think I've done a reasonably good job of exploring on this floor, though. And it seems... Oh, man. It seems like we are not going to come across the Ujat Eye, which means I could buy compass, or I could buy climbing gloves here. I think I'm going to buy the climbing gloves, to be honest with you. That's going to make it easier for us to get a lot of treasure. There's a lot of great things that happen as a result of climbing gloves. They're going to pay for themselves very quickly. Maybe not on the same scale that something like a Matic does. But, you know, there you go. Didn't have to use a rope. Got 1,400 right there. All as a result of climbing gloves. Ah, didn't even see the spider. Probably should not have sacrificed Monty is what I'm feeling right now. Oh my god. And then the catcher's mitt didn't have an arc on it, obviously. Or pitcher's mitt, sorry. I don't know where the exit is, so... Well, I guess we're just gonna go then, because the ghost is here. That floor started out pretty well, and I guess all things told went okay. But things got rough there by the end. We do have a Matic on this level. That's beautiful for us, because we are in kind of a treasure-poor situation. Forgot that I had the climbing gloves, so I don't have to sweat fall damage as much, because I can just do that. We do have a kind of a terrible situation here with respect to so many enemies. But they're all stuck, and the Ujat Eye is on this level, so that's good. I don't have to tender my resignation on this run too early. Now, I'm just hoping that, well, the key might be involved in that snake pit situation over there, huh? Yeah, I guess so. First things first, we're gonna get the chest. We definitely do want to go to the snake pit. There's the key right there. The reason we want to go to the snake pit, obviously, is because we want to get the Matic, but also there's usually some good treasure involved. So we're going to put this here. This is going to cost me 2 to 3 bombs to get in, but we had 16, so I feel okay about it. It's only going to cost us 2 Montys in there, too, and that's really important for us right now. So let's get the key, get the Ujat Eye first things first. Obviously, we're going to take the Matic down to the next floor and not try to get rid of it right away. That's going to be more money for us. Always good. Got a lot of snakes here to worry about. However, they're going to be dead. We're going to get double rubies there. Best 16th birthday ever. Also my favorite Destroyer album. There we go. So we got our Matic. Can we just jump up here? Indeed we can. And then we can come over here, get Monty. And jump up here. Beautiful. So, things are going quite well for us now. Provided I get Monty to the exit. Otherwise, 2 health is quite low. Puts me into some situations I might not want to be a part of. We're going to wait for this bat. We can afford to be patient now. And really, we can afford to kind of just send Monty to the exit as soon as possible. Because we are going to absolutely... I almost took fall damage there. That would have been incredibly stupid. I also almost walked on top of the... or walked under the snake there, which would have been even worse. But there's Monty to the exit. I didn't even realize that the snake pit was so close to the exit here. Which I would have if I had purchased that compass a little earlier. Which I would have if I had known that we would be getting the Matic. That was risky. Don't try that at home. Mostly because I'm just bad. But anyway, there we go. So that's good. We've got Matic. We've got Ujat Eye. I'm gonna finally make it to the jungle for the first time in this like 25-minute video. And we have everything we need, really, to get some great success here. So the most important thing for me right now is to be able to listen to this beeping so that I don't miss out on the black market. If I did this video and didn't even get to the black market, I would consider that a pretty poor showing on my part. But first things first, we got to get to, well, we probably shouldn't even stress out about it very much, but we got to get to 50,000 gold. Just kill that tiki trap a little bit so it makes my life a little bit less stressful. There we go, got another 875. That'll take us over 50,000. So obviously that's very important to us. I saw the blinking. Where is it? Is it over here? I swear to God, I saw the blinking. Where are you? Could it be over here? I might as well get the gem. I'm confused. Black market, where are you? Let's try not to kill ourselves here. But I do want to kill this tiki trap just to see if it's over here. Okay, so I don't think it is. I've created a weird kind of architecture over there. I think it's going to be closer to this side now, because that is where the beeping started. And we're just going to wait for the beeping to get a little bit more intense, and it is, which is great for us. So it's got to be down here somewhere. Beeping faster and faster and faster. There's our black market. It was hidden quite well. Thank God we got the Matic. Okay, so we can now go in. But do I want to go in right away? I don't think so. I think I want to get some treasure first. But if this frog comes for us, things are going to get real bad real fast. Oh. Oh. Maybe I should just go. Let's be honest. This situation is not looking that friendly. I want that ruby, though. It worked! Okay, now get the fuck out of there. So we only have 2 health. We have enough to buy the Matic and not much more. Sorry, the Ankh and not much more. We'll see how this is gonna go. Thank God it's just not a fucking dark level. I can get some more money before we really make our move here. What the heck? Oh my God, I think a piece of gold fell on a shopkeeper down there. Well, now we know what we have to do. He picked up the shotgun again. There we go. I'm dead. At least I got to the black market, but I really don't understand why these guys are so touchy. It's like I walk into a store, he says, "How are you?" And I say, "Not bad. You'll pay for your crimes." Please. I'm a consumer. I've got hard-earned gold here. Always so eager to whip out their shotguns. Anyway, as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.